welcome back to Design Plus Code. My name is Surasit. I'm back for another course. Today we're going to create our wallet app design. So are you ready? Let's do it. This is the design that we will create together. A colorful and glowing wallet app design using flat style and dark mode. This design took me an hour and a half. For simplicity, I decided to create a component page for you to use instead sharing all the link of my resource. So what we need for today, it's all in the component page. Today we're going to use popping font. For my avatar, I use a plugin on Splash. That's it. So we are ready. Let's do it. Click on F. Choose iPhone 13 and 13 Pro frame. Put 50 on the corner radius. Fill the background with a dark blue color. I'm gonna choose this color. Click on Ctrl C to have the eye drop. Add a status bar. So make sure to adding horizontal center and adding top. Let's create an avatar. So draw a circle, click on O. The dimension is going to be 44 and 44. Fill with an image. I'm going to use an image from Unsplash. So plugin, click on Unsplash. I'm going to select the first image. Add a stroke. Select outside and 3 pixels. You're gonna fill with a colorful gradient. So this is my color palette. I'm going to select this color. And for the bottom, I'm going to go with this blue. So I'm gonna place my color diagonal. Okay, now let's write welcome back. Change the font. So I'm gonna choose popping. Select medium and the size is 15. Select text setting. Click to enter and write a name. Select the name. We're going to change to regular and we're going to change the size to 13. And I'm going to change the text color to this light blue. And I'm gonna select welcome back. I'm going to reduce the opacity to 18.7. I'm gonna select the text and I'm going to choose auto age. Now we're going to do the spacing. The spacing is gonna be 10s. Did you see the red line? So because we add stroke of 3 pixels for the avatar, so the spacing must be 13. And now add notification icon and menu icon. So select the icon and add an auto layout. So right click, add auto layout. For the shortcut is Shift plus A. And the spacing is going to be 10. Okay, now I'm gonna select my avatar and my text. Then I'm going to add an auto layout. So you can see the spacing that we did is 13. Okay, now I'm gonna select this frame and the frame of the icon. And we're gonna add an auto layout. Center alignment and click on align horizontal center. So we're going to change the number of the spacing between them to 118. So click on option to see the spacing is 15. And now we're going to do the spacing between the starter bar. So the spacing is going to be 20. Select a rectangle. Draw a rectangle with the dimension of 390 and 799. And then we're gonna use ellipse. Draw a circle with the dimension of 259 and 259. So I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna change to another color to see it well. So I'm gonna place center. Can you see the two lines? Vertical and horizontal. So I'm gonna place my circle like this. Then select the circle and the rectangle. Go to subtract selection. So now I have my shape put inside my frame. So you can unclip content to see the rest. So select the subtract shape, right click and click on flatten. So now it's become in one shape and one layer. So I'm gonna fill with a lighter blue. Control C. So this blue is lighter than the background. We're going to add stroke. Choose linear. And the color is gonna be white. I'm gonna place my color like this. I'm going to reduce the opacity to 50%. Go to blend mode and choose overlay. I like to use overlay because it blends very well with the background. Okay, go to the Y position and the position is going to be 226. Draw a rectangle with the dimension of 350 and 80. Click on adding horizontal center. Put 50 on the corner radius. So we're gonna fill with the same color background. So click on Ctrl C. We're going to add stroke. Choose linear. It's gonna be the color white. Go to blend more. I'm gonna select overlay. Okay, I'm gonna place my color diagonal. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the opacity to 50%. I'm gonna change this to 80. Okay, now I need icon. I'm gonna go back to my component. Click on T, right Amazon. Make sure to choose popping font. The size is gonna be 15. Choose medium. So I'm going to reduce the opacity to 87. Now click on center on your keyboard and write a date. Select the date. choose regular, and the size is going to be 13. I'm going to take my secondary color. Make sure to select text align left, and we're going to choose Auto H. Click on the option, move to pixel. Select the text and the icon and add an auto layout. Click on center alignment and the spacing is 10. So I'm gonna move 1 pixel on the left. Okay, now the spacing between the rectangle is 16. Now let's add an amount. Click on T. Select auto width. Reduce the opacity to 87. Okay, now add auto layout. And we're going to change the dimension. It's going to be 90 and 44. So I'm going to add stroke. Select the color white. Go back to corner radius. We're going to put 20. Go to center alignment. Go to blend mode. And I'm going to choose overlay. So I'm going to select the amount and the auto frame. I'm going to add another auto layout. Go to the spacing between and change the number to 83. And click on center alignment. Voila. Okay, don't forget to name your layer. The rectangle, I'm gonna call it base. So select the frame and the base, a frame. So right click and click on frame selection. So duplicate 5 more. Now write a title. The size is gonna be 17. Choose semi-bold and select auto wedge. Going to reduce the opacity to 18.7. So now what you have to do is to change the icon and change the text, the date, and the amount. Okay, now click on the frame and click content. So select all the frame and the text and the base. Right click, we're going to put in a frame. Call it cards. Use an ellipse. Draw a circle of 200 and 200. And draw a smaller circle. I'm gonna change the color for you to see what I'm going to do. So the dimension is 143. Now we're gonna put at the center. So you're going to stop when you see the red line. I'm gonna change the color. So when you see the line, so it means that you are in the center. Okay, select the two rectangle and go to subtract selection. Right click and click on flatten. Go to fill, choose a linear. So put 100%. And I'm gonna place my color like this. And then name the layer by base. So I'm gonna duplicate. So this one is gonna be for the mask. So use line, click on L, draw a line of 30 pixels. And we're gonna change the width to 93. Okay, go here and select round. We're going to rotate the line. So put -34. Go to edit, add a point. Click on bend tool and click on the point and drag it down. I'm gonna change the number of the edge to 15. Click on the mask and click use as a mask. So now my line is inside the shape. I'm gonna add a colorful gradient color. I'm gonna select this color and this color. Duplicate the same line. We're going to change the number of the rotation to 27. We're gonna change the number of the width 102. So duplicate the line, make sure it's at the bottom, and we're going to change the number of the rotation to 87. So we're going to change the number of the width to 80. So instead of the blue, I'm going to choose this color. Okay, it's better. And voila. Okay, now we're gonna put the line and the shape and a group. So click on Command plus G, or you can right click and click on group selection. Now I want to add some glow. So I'm gonna duplicate the tree line. The glow group must be below the balance groups. So we're gonna place the glow group between the two shapes below the mask. And I think it's too light, so I'm gonna reduce the opacity. For the purple color, I'm gonna keep to 100. But for the order, I'm gonna reduce to 50. Select the base. We're gonna add stroke. Choose the color white. Select outside. Gonna reduce the opacity to 15%. Choose auto width, and the size is gonna be 20. And choose the ball. Okay, the size is gonna be 13. Choose auto width. Choose regular. I'm gonna choose the second color. so it's bigger. So I'm gonna select San Francisco Pro Display just for the number. Select the text and the numbers. We're gonna add an auto layout. Click on Center Alignement, and the spacing between is gonna be 0. So select the frame and the group. Right click, we're gonna put in a frame. Select the frame and click on Align Horizontal Center. Voila. Let's go to the component page, and we're going to select this tab bar and bring it in the frame. We're going to select Align Horizontal Center. And voila, we are done with the first screen. So let's go to the next step. So let's create this second screen. Click on F, choose iPhone 13 Pro frame, put 50 on the corner radius, and I'm gonna choose the same dark blue for my background. So I'm going to duplicate my start bar. So I'm gonna hide this. Okay, I'm gonna write wallet. This is my title. And select Puppy Font. On the side, it's 20. Choose Bold, Auto Wedge. Reduce the opacity to 87. Click on Align Horizontal Center. Now I need icon. Go back to component. So I need arrow icon and the menu. So bring it. Select the two icon and the text. Add an auto layout. Center alignment. And I'm going to change the number of spacing between items to 118. Click again, Align Horizontal Center. Click on Option. So the spacing between items is going to be 20. And now let's do the spacing between the status bar. It's going to be 20. Voila. Now I'm going to add some highlight on my background. Click on O to use ellipse. Draw a circle. The dimension is going to be 300. And I'm going to select this light blue. I'm going to reduce the opacity to 30. We're going to add effect. Layer blue to 100. This is in the corner. I'm going to call my layer by top navigation. So I'm going to select ellipse. I'm going to put in a group and name it by BG for background. And I'm going to place this below. We're going to do a slide. Use rectangle. The dimension is 350 and 3. Put 1 in the corner radius. Adding horizontal center. Click on Option. So the spacing is 20. We're going to fill with the color white. And we're going to reduce the opacity to 50%. Name the layer by base. Go back to Fill, go to Blend Mode, and choose Overlay to blend with the background. Duplicate and name by Slide Left. We're going to change the color to this light blue. Go back to Blend Mode and we're going to choose Normal. Duplicate the slide left. Select the below layer. Name by Glow. We're going to reduce the opacity to 60%. We're going to add Effect, Layer Blue, and the number is going to be 10. Select the slide left and the glow. Put in a group, Command plus G, and name the layer by slide left. So select the slide left group and the base and a group. And name the layer by cards and account. Write card and account on top. Choose Auto Width. Change to medium. And the size is gonna be 15. Reduce the opacity to 18.7%. Duplicate your text and change to account. And the color, we're going to select the secondary color. Select icon and cards. Add an auto layout, so it's Shift plus 8. I'm going to put 100 on the spacing between the them. And now we're going to click Align Horizontal Center. So make sure that the text is inside the cards and the account group. Okay, so this spacing is gonna be 10 between the slide and the title. Select the group. The spacing between the title and the slide is gonna be 30. We need a bank cards that you can find in Figma community. But I'm gonna choose mine. So I'm gonna go to component. So I'm gonna select this first, Align Horizontal Center. Click on Option. The spacing is gonna be 20. And for here, it's gonna be 30. So I'm gonna name my layer by credit card number 1. And now I'm gonna select the second card, put it smaller. So click on key, 1 euro size to keep the same proportion. And the number of which must be 310. So the spacing is supposed to be 14. Let's try it. Click on option to see the spacing and voila. So name by credit card number 2 and put it below the credit card number 1. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna resize this third card and put it smaller. So the number must be 270. So the spacing between the frame is supposed to be 60. Let me try it. Name by credit card number 3. Put that below. Put behind the second cards. Like this. Now select the 3 card. Right click and click on frame selection. And name the layer by cards. Now let's see the spacing between the slide. Okay, perfect. Okay, now add dots. So I'm going to go to Asset, put in the center. So I forget to put the dot and my component. So I'm gonna do it right now. So I don't want to forget. So now you can use it. So I'm going to select the first dot, change it to this light blue. For the rest, we're going to change the color to white. Again, the spacing is going to be 30. Okay, now we need glass icon. Go to component again. Okay, now select the menu. We're going to do the spacing between the dots. It's going to be 30. We're going to create a add more cards. Select rectangle. Okay, I'm just going to select my frame and I'm going to click countdown. After that, I'm gonna uncrypt content. The dimension is 350 and 378. Put it in the center. The spacing between the menu is 30. Put 30 on the corner radius. We're gonna fill with the color white. Reduce the opacity to 30. Go to blend mode and choose overlay. Add effect, background blue, and it's gonna be 100. We're going to add stroke. Choose the color white. Reduce the opacity to 50. And again, I'm gonna choose overlay. Select rectangle and draw a rectangle. The dimension is going to be 310 and 44. Put it in the center. Put 15 on the corner radius. You're going to fill with the dark blue. We're going to reduce the opacity to 50%. We're going to add stroke. Choose the color white. Choose overlay. And reduce the opacity to 60. I'm going to zoom it. And side, we're going to write part numbers. Select auto width. So this side is going to be 13. Choose regular. For the color text, we're going to choose the secondary color. So select the text and the rectangle and put them in a group. And I name the layer. Select the text again. Click on adding horizontal center and vertical center. And I want my spacing to be 10s. Click on the option to see the numbers. Okay, you know what? It's gonna be 8. So the spacing is 8, 8, 8. Duplicate the group. The spacing is gonna be 10s. So we're going to change the number of the width. We're gonna reduce the width. So the number is 160. I'm gonna duplicate. Change the number to 140. The square next button. So I'm gonna duplicate the security code. I'm gonna put it in the center. The spacing is going to be 30. I change my text to next. Click on align center and vertical center. Medium. Change to the color white. Reduce the opacity to 87. Now, I'm gonna fill with colorful gradient, but before that, go back to blend mode and choose normal. And put the opacity to 100. Select linear. I'm gonna select this blue color and this blue color. I'm gonna place it like this. Now I have to rename all my layer. Okay, so select everything and move down. I want my spacing to be 20 from the bottom. Perfect. So I need the plus icon. Select auto width. This side is gonna be 20. Choose ball. Click enter on your keyboard. Change the size to 15. Choose regular. So select text align left. And then I'm gonna select the text and the icon. Going to add an auto layout. So top left alignment and the spacing is gonna be 10. And now click on option. I want my spacing between the frame is 20. From the top, I want my spacing to be 30. So the spacing is gonna be 30. Now I'm gonna select my next button. I want to see the spacing. Okay, so I have to change the style of my cards. So the rectangle, we're gonna name it by base. So click the base, right click and click on frame selection. Name it by cards and put everything inside the frame. Now click the frame and click on click content. We are done with the second screen. Now let's go to the next step. This is the last part. We're going to create the static page. I'm gonna select the iPhone 30 full frame, put 50 on the corner radius. This time, I'm gonna select the lighter blue color. Add status bar. I need the arrow icon. I'm going to take the top navigation from the second screen. The spacing is gonna be 20. Put it in the center. Select the menu. I'm gonna delete it. I don't need it anymore. Go back to top navigation and we're going to change the number of the spacing between them is going to be 10. And we're going to change the title. So draw a rectangle. The dimension is 350 and 44. Select on horizontal center. The spacing is going to be 30. The spacing is going to be 20. Put 15 on the corner radius. Fill with this dark blue. Name by base. Okay, I'm going to hide the other screens. Duplicate the base. We're gonna change the number of the width. 116. So select the second screen, unclip content. I'm going to copy the same color gradient. So right click and go to copy property and select my rectangle, right click and paste property. So now I'm going to click content. I'm going to choose medium and the size is going to be 15, yes. Reduce opacity to 18.7. Select the text and the base. Click on Command G. Don't forget to click on Auto Weight. Now put it in the center. So I'm gonna duplicate. So remove the base. Select the text. We're going to select the secondary color. Delete the base. Change the text to moon. We're gonna select the same color. Select the text again. We're gonna choose regular. Select year, moon, week, and the base. Put in a group and name the layer by slide. Select week. Select the base. We're gonna add glow. Duplicate. Reduce the opacity to 50. Remove stroke. Add effect, layer blue, and it's going to be tense. And make sure the glow layer is below the base. Use rectangle again. And the dimension is gonna be 390 and 542. Go to independent quarter. I'm gonna select this dark blue and I'm going to reduce the opacity to 60%. We're going to add stroke. Choose the color white. We're going to reduce the opacity to 50. I'm gonna choose overlay. We're going to change the text to income and outcome. I'm gonna take the slide left. I'm gonna change to slide right. Change the text color to white. Reduce the opacity to 18.7. Select income and select regular. And we're gonna choose this secondary color. Rename your layer by income and outcome. Okay, let's do the dashboard. The number and rotation must be negative 90. The number is gonna be 260. Select the color white. Choose overlay. Reduce the opacity to 50%. Go to advanced stroke setting. Choose dash. And tap 4. Duplicate 6 more. Select the 7th line. Add an auto layout, Shift+8. Click on vertical center. and right click and click on flatten. So now all the light is become in one layer. Use ellipse and the size is gonna be 6 and 6. So place the point on the line. Now select pen and draw a line. Now select bend tool and click on each point. Okay, I'm gonna change the color to this light blue, and the pixel I'm gonna change to 2. So make sure that the wave is inside the frame. The curve is not perfect. What we have to do is to play with the tool. Click on the wave. We're gonna fill. Choose linear. So we're gonna choose again this light blue. So the number at the bottom is gonna be 0. So right click and click on use as a mask. So now the line is inside the shape. So select the line, the mask, and the wave. We're gonna put them in a group and name it by dashboard. Now click on T. So the size is gonna be 13. Choose regular, choose auto witch. Okay, select out the date, add an auto layout. The spacing between item is gonna be 25. Click on horizontal center. I'm gonna select Saturday, medium, and we're gonna select this light blue. Okay, now draw another rectangle. The size is gonna be 350 and 80. Put 30 on the corner radius, put it in the center. Fill with the color of white. Reduce the opacity 20. We're going to choose overlay. We're gonna add stroke. Color white, reduce the opacity to 50. Again, I'm going to choose overlay. I'm gonna add effect, background blur. The number is going to be 60. Now inside, we're gonna write a text. Select regular. So select auto each. Select the text and the rectangle. Put them in a group. Put it in the center. Choose auto witch. And the size is too big. I'm gonna change it to 15. I'm gonna select this secondary color. Now I'm gonna add an amount. Select auto witch. And the size is gonna be 20. The spacing is gonna be 0. And now I'm gonna create like a bubble. Click on rectangle. So the size is gonna be 74 and 46. Go to exit. So select the 2 point, move up. Select the 2 point, move up. You're gonna fill with the color white, choose overlay, reduce opacity 220. You're gonna add stroke, choose the color white, choose overlay, reduce the opacity to 50. Okay, I'm not gonna add background blur, it's unnecessary. Okay, we're gonna create a frame. Select the frame and the rectangle, add another frame. Name it by Boo. And now we're gonna align with this line. Okay, the last step, we're going to add the status bar. We're gonna select this one. So select the width, name layer by width. I want the spacing between the tab bar is 20. So we are done for today. Congratulations for your new design. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like the video. If you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.